Well, all of my current pickaxes are retired now. We got our first netherite pickaxe that's finally retired. This is our very first pickaxe that we had, backbone. I moved it from this wall to this wall because this is our first tool wall. And also there was a no name pickaxe that I had, and I can't rename it because it won't let me do anything with it. So welcome back, everybody, to another episode from the Lone Wolf Survival Series. This is episode 140, some odd number. And I was, I've been kind of thinking, like, we've got a whole universe out here. We should go out exploring a little bit. And I remember sometime back after if you remember, like 40, 50 episodes ago, where we got captured by that guy in a spaceship. I still don't know what happened to that dude. And, yeah, we eventually, flew off his ship and we crash landed over there on that planet, and we stayed over there for a while before we flew back over here. And we haven't been back over there since, and I thought maybe it would be it'd be kind of cool to just go back over there and visit. I haven't been over there in quite some time. Also, I swapped these out for more sustainable resources and more just better lighting. I just want to take a moment to kind of visit this world real quick. This is another world that I've played on years and years and years ago. I had this little suburban town type thing going on. I was watching somebody. I forget who it was I was watching, and they were talking about doing a suburban project. And then I was like, oh, I have a suburban project somewhere else. And this is not the world spawn, though. The world spawn was over there. I had a snow village off in that direction. But this was my little suburban town. We had the mayor's or the town hall right there, and all these little houses that go. This right here is the first house I made. That's my truck, right there. It's actually not bad. Now that I go back and I look at it, like, it's not terrible. You know what I mean? We built this one and that one over there. It was a cool little project. And then over here was our warehouse. We click this button right here, and it's where we stored all of our stuff. A little sugarcane farm and smelters and oh, dude, it's the wither skeleton. Oh, Will! Oh, hey, it's Will. Yeah, dude. During whatever it was the Halloween wither skeletons was spawned with the pumpkin on their head. And you know what? There was another guy over here. Yeah, Chad. That's Chad over there. What's he doing over there? Dude, come back over here. Look, Chad. Yeah, that's Chad, the manager. He made sure that the warehouse was all spiffy and stuff like that. But this was our little setup here, man. We were kind of rocking a little bit here. But I do have a project in mind. It's not going to be a suburban type build because I don't want to just keep running with that theme. I forget who it was I was watching, but somebody else is already doing it. But there is a different type of theme that I want to do. Okay, so I'm all packed up. We got everything that I needed inside the spaceship. Now there's an area that I want to go to. Like I think I've said that we haven't been to since we got captured by that guy. I think the coordinates sends it off in that direction somewhere. We haven't been down here in a while either. Look what's going on down here. Yeah, this is where we designed the reactor for the underwater lab, which we do got to finish. It's going to take a minute. Let's head down here into the engineering lab. Make sure all that stuff is squared away before we jet off. Hey. What's going on, dude? Oh, you actually have some pretty decent stuff here. All right, man. I'm going to be gone. Keep everything up. Listen, if the lights go out again, man, like, keep the place running. All right? There's enough fuel in there that'll last you for a little bit, but the lava source is just down there, dude. All you got to do, there's some buckets in there. Take some buckets, refill it up, and we'll be all good to go, okay? That way you don't get turned into a zombie guy again, all right? Take care and don't blow anything up. Alrighty, well, we are all sealed up. Coordinates are punched in. It is kind of dark outside, but you know what? I think that's just a perfect time to jet up out of here. Let's jump in here. We got our coordinates locked in. Yep, that's where we need to go. And I think we're all ready to jet. right, so we have landed. Check this out. We're on that second planet where we crash landed. The house that we built, that was made out of the mango wood and all that stuff back in like episode 100. That's off over there in that distance. We're right here by this really cool ore mountain that had all the different iron ores, and it had all the I think it was the coal and stuff that was on it. But there's this really cool jungle slash forest biome that's right here, and there's this major cliff ledge that's right on the side here. And my plan is I want to build a Solarpunk type of city here. Now, if you don't know what Solarpunk is, it's basically like futuristic mixed with the environment. So it's kind of like environmental renewable resource slash futuristic, something amongst that nature. But that's what I want to build right along right here in this area. And this is a really cool area because we got this mountain backdrop that's right here. And then right over here, there's this other little second valley. This other little second hill mountain type area that comes right through here. And so we have this nice deep area. Oh, and there's also this really big cave that I've seen. I know I haven't been down there. I know it's like a lush cave, but I haven't done any type of exploring down there. But it's a really cool area. We have this nice little mountaintop, which we might build a spaceport right on top of it. Kind of makes sense that we don't have our ship sitting off the side of the ledge, and we're not going to, fall on the water. But this body of water here actually leads out to the open ocean. That's just right through here, and then you go out that way, and there's a huge open ocean over there. Now, we are a little bit organized here. I've got some toolboxes full of some useful stuff that we may have, just kind of like a base on the go. And we got 2 different redstone boxes here and some sugarcane. What the city is going to be focused around is the gunpowder manufacturing in the area. So it's not going to be hazardous to the environment. It's not going to be mining or farming any type of that agriculture or anything like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to harvest the gunpowder out of those little creeper things, and then this is the area that we're going to do that in. Now I can kind of see one challenge is the spawning rates of which they spawn, but we'll get to that when we get to that. I think maybe somewhere around the mountain area is where we have the big factory type area, but keeping in line with the Solarpunk theme of living with the environment, not on the environment or destroying the environment any type of way. There might be some landscaping and things like that, but it's going to be a lot of really cool challenges that are going to be going on here, like custom trees. I'm going to get better at the trees, I promise. We're going to get better at the trees, but kind of taking the style that I like to build with, which is the futuristic style, but combining it with more of the elements. Taking a little stop over here by the house that we were at back those episodes ago. It's actually a really cool looking little area. There's a mob spawner that's right over there, and we had some cows that were here. This is a cool little house setup that we had. Nice little good open concept type thing here. I could have swore that there was an enchantment station somewhere here, but maybe I just imagined that. And then of course the upstairs bedroom, and we could have also had another area up there, but yeah, we're not too far off. So basically, all we're here over there is the cave that we crashed in, actually. But if we just fly off over here in this direction, the mountain will start to come into view, and then that's pretty much where we have everything set up. Hey, Slick, you're in my spot. Oh, that's actually not bad. You're in my spot here. You got your little dirty llama tracking in all of his little poopus all over my freaking floor here. I think we got a good little setup here. Yeah, this is our solar panel. Powers our house down there. There's our little house, I guess. It's kind of just a shack at the moment. If I can figure out how to use the gate. You stay over there. Yeah, it's our little shack that we got set up here. There's nothing spectacular going around. We got our little radioactive light rods going on in here. Some little furnaces, some shulker box stuff that I packed up with me so I can complete these projects here. Of course, got a little spaceship. Cool little, good little Good little landscaping there. But check out this bad boy right here. There's a little light blinking on it and stuff. Just give it a little swing around there. Yeah! It looks more like a satellite, but no, that's our solar panel. Yeah, that's looking dope. And I think I just realized that I forgot a little detail going on right there. That's okay. We can fix that. Hop up over here. We can get ourselves not that. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And it matches very well. Although I did just put those on the opposite side of those. I think that's something we can. I don't think it'd be too difficult. Which way do I want these to face? I think I want them to face. I think I want to make them face this way, where it makes it look like the you know, like the little black pieces right there are kind of like little connections. You know what I mean? Like these right here are kind of connected to the solar panels a little bit here. If I can get the stupid thing to go across here, and then I can just like that, right? Yeah, just like that. Boop, boop, and then boop. Yeah, that'll look good. Ooh, gotta sleep. I mean, but yeah, when we take a look at it from a distance, it's pretty cool looking. You know what I mean? We got like a nice little, good little setup going on here. We got a little rinky-dinkly looking little house right there. We got these really cool solar panels going on here, and this area right here is pretty dope. You know, the more I explore it, there's more that I find here. Just back off over in that direction is some spruce wood. Right, and then right here somewhere is the pale. Oh, yep, there it is, right there. Right here is the pale garden, so we can get more of this log, which I have a feeling that we might end up clearing that whole thing out at some point. Wonder what the biome looks. I haven't really spent too much time in these things. I guess it's not anything special. But that is all the time I have for you guys today. This episode took a hot minute, but it was pretty cool. I hope you all did enjoy this episode. This more stuff like this is going to come along. We're going to have bigger ones than that one. That was just like a, you know, little small one. It may not even stay there. And I put a lot of effort into that, and I was thinking about that a few minutes ago. But if you all did like this video, if my frames will stop sputtering, I hope you do that stuff. If you did, click like button. If you motivated to make more of these, please click subscribe. I hope you see you guys in the next episode.